So, 4 key principles. Your body's self-healing. We always say in chiropractic, we say the power that made the body heals the body. The power that made the body heals the body. What does that mean about your body? It means the power that's in you, the power that God put in your body when sperm and egg came together. The night after your mom and dad had that party, your sperm and egg, like everything was there. The power to make you, to grow you, to become you was in the package. That power was there. And you guys know the first organ to form in the body? Nervous system, brain. Most people say heart. It ain't the heart. Your brain forms first. That big clump of cells becomes your heart. Then it grows a tail. That becomes your spinal cord. Then you grow all these little nerves off the spinal cord. And then you get your heart and your spleen and your kidneys and your liver. Like all that grows off. It's like a tree trunk, branches, and fruit. That's the way we're designed. So that power's in you and it's never left you until you leave. So the body's self-healing. If you cut your finger, I cut my finger there. Guess what's going to happen in a day or two? It's going to heal. Sometimes or always? Always. Anyone ever had a paper cut that never healed? No. It's ridiculous, right? Your body heals. It's amazing. The things our body does without us ever having to think about it. You ever thought about the things our body does without having to think about it? Think about it. Like it's amazing, right? You heal, you cut, you sprain your ankle, it heals. You get a cold, it heals. You get COVID, 99.86% of the time, it heals, right? Your body heals itself because that's how we're made, right? And the nervous system controls all aspects of the human experience, including health. Remember, cancer and all other diseases are caused when you become what? Toxic, deficient, or you decrease function. Well, what controls function? Your nervous system. So you've got to keep your nervous system healthy if you want to maintain high levels of function. Interference to the nervous system sabotages health and life, and then our job, very simply, is to remove interference. When we do an adjustment, we're not treating your neck pain or your headaches or your back pain. We're trying to move your spine into a better alignment to remove pressure from the nervous system. So that two-way line of communication between your brain, your body, and your organs can work the way God designed it to work. That's it. Very simple. Your headaches get better. Praise God. High five. Fantastic. But that's not why we adjust you. We're not adjusting you for headaches. We're adjusting you so you can reach your potential. This part, and it's not just one essential. That's why we talk about your nutrition. We have a nutrition program called fooduniversity.tv. You guys done that? fooduniversity.tv. It's free. We don't spam you for your email, but it's an in-depth look at nutrition. So make sure you do that, and then we teach exercise, which we're going to talk about quickly in a minute. So this is the nervous system. Let me get a different volunteer. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. So you're going to face this way. So her brain, as we speak, is sending messages down her spinal cord and then out her nerves into all her organs, all her cells, all her tissues. And what'd you come in with initially?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot of stuff. Back pain.
Back pain. We'll go back pain. So, yeah, and her pelvis is out of alignment, so it's irritating the nerve that goes to her lower back. So where else does that nerve also go? It goes to the reproductive organs. It goes to, shouldn't have testes, reproductive organs. It goes to the bladder. It goes to the colon. So those nerves are controlling those organs too. Well, what the heck does this have to do with cancer? So this is a X-ray of a person who has lung cancer. So if you look at the picture, there's no cancer in this lung, and there's the tumor in that lung. So if cancer in the lungs is caused by smoking, how did it only affect that lung? If it's caused by bad genetics, how does it just go in that lung and not that lung? Because the air goes both ways, the genetics are on both sides. Don't tell me this is genetic. See how that spine is curved right there? So is there a chance, maybe, that those nerves that are controlling that lung are interfered with? Because I get people all the time that say, you know, my digestion's a mess, or I'm having high blood pressure. And I'll ask them, I'll say, well, you're having high blood pressure, how are your kidneys doing? They say, fine. How's your stomach? It's fine. How's your liver? Oh, it's fine. So why is your heart the only organ that's malfunctioning? Everything else, your body's keeping everything else working great. Why is that one organ the one thing that's not working right? What controls its function? Well, it's the nerve, right? Now, I'm not saying it's a cure-all for everything all times, but if you're going to keep those organs healthy, you need to keep the brain's ability to control them healthy. That's the bottom line. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thank you.
You're great. Sorry to have to fast forward through this. So in this office, we use corrective care. Most of you guys are patients, so in corrective care, we use a blend of like physical therapy and rehab and neck traction and home care, so we can actually change the underlying cause of the cancer. That was the guy, a friend of mine named Charlie Majors, who had stage 4 metastatic brain cancer. He had 4 massive tumors in his brain stem that was choking off his spinal cord. So she's coughing up spinal fluid, horrible migraines. He went to the doctor. He went to Northwest Medical in Chicago. They cut him open and they said, yeah, you're done. They sewed him back up. They did no surgery, nothing. They said, you know what, you can come back and we can do chemo and radiation and maybe buy you a month or 2 or maybe 3 if you're lucky. Get your affairs in order, is what they told him. He said, yeah, I respectfully decline. So he went on a journey. He went to Spain. He went to Dr. Forsyth out in Las Vegas or Reno, and he got to the root cause. He fixed his spine, he changed his nutrition, he fixed his underlying toxic load, and he actually cured his cancer on his own. And these stories are over and over. These stories are everywhere, but you don't hear about them because they don't follow the standard of care. And even if you do follow the standard of care, does it make sense to still change your nutrition and still get adjusted and still reduce tox? Absolutely, right? So chemo ready, great, do whatever you got to do, but still get to the root cause of why you got in that pickle in the first place. When you get adjusted, it temporarily influences your interleukin-2. So you get an interleukin-2, that's the hormone or the chemical your body makes that actually kills cancer cells. Drug companies are going crazy trying to produce like synthetic interleukin-2. They can't do it, but your body does it. Your body's designed to do it. And it gets activated within just literally a few minutes of getting adjusted. Warning signs, these are just like dashboard lights on the car. It's your body's way of telling you that something's not working right. Headaches, menstrual problems, high blood pressure. If you go to the medical doctor with headaches, what are you going to get? Get a pill. If you go with neck pain, what are you going to get? Constipation, what are you going to get? Sleep problems, eczema, allergies, sciatica, numbness, bregling. Right. That's the system we live in. And only by people planting their feet in the ground and saying, I'm not doing this and I'm going to get educated on what I really need to do, that's the only way we change healthcare. We change it with our pocketbooks. Because if we spend our money in that system thrives. If we spend our money on health and wellness and prevention, only 3% of our healthcare budget is spent on prevention. So trillions of dollars, $2 trillion every year. We spend on drugs and healthcare, what they call it. 3% of that goes to prevention. And that's why in the cancer world, they call mammograms preventative care, and they call x-rays and blood tests preventative care. Those things don't prevent, they're just early detection. Now, if I've got a fire in my house, when do I want to know about it? Like now, right? So early detection has value, but it doesn't prevent anything. It just finds it earlier. So early detection is not prevention. This is Dr. Perot. He did a study with over 100 cancer patients, or healthy subjects, and he compared them to regular people and cancer people, and he found that the people that got adjusted regularly over a 5-year period had a 200% stronger immune system than those that did not have cancer, and they had a 400% stronger immune system than those people that did have cancer. And he was not a chiropractor. He did not like chiropractors, and he was not setting out to prove our theories, but he kind of accidentally did.